I'm here at London Heathrow with my sister, no kids this trip, because we are off to Hong Kong for the first time ever. We're going to take you with us, we're going to show you everything we get up to, so let's go check in. So anyone that's been subscribed to the channel for a little while will know that I usually travel with my husband and our 2 boys, but today it's me and my sister. So we've been on a pretty incredible ancestry family journey recently. I'll share more of that with you soon. However, the journey has brought us to Hong Kong, which is why we're heading there now. And it feels really surreal that we are currently at the airport about to go to Hong Kong. Because we don't have long in Hong Kong, we wanted to share with you all the big things that we get up to. So perhaps if you're like us and you're a first timer and you also don't have long in Hong Kong, you'll then kind of know what you should prioritise and maybe what you shouldn't bother prioritising. And if you already love Hong Kong, then you can come with us and see all your favourite places that you love so much. First time on Cathay Pacific. The flight wasn't full, so we had 3 seats between the 2 of us for our night flight over to Hong Kong. The menu was great and the food was fabulous, especially seeing as we were only in economy. We paid for the cheapest class seats too, and our direct flights were £600 each, including a checked-in piece of luggage each. The flight was estimated to be 11.5 hours, but Cathay Pacific's entertainment was the best I have ever seen on a plane. Name a movie, it had it. Name a TV series, it was on there. And the flight honestly just wasn't long enough to enjoy it all. Fast forward a few hours and we were getting ready to land. We both slept most of the flight, so it was a breeze. Wow, wow, wow for our first impressions. I didn't expect it to look like an island paradise. It is stunning from the air. The sea is so blue and mixed in with the green jungle mountains, it's such a beautiful place to land. And after a rather impatient 25-minute taxi from the runway to the gate, we were off and stretching our legs at Hong Kong's absolutely massive international airport. Once we were through immigration, we found our way to the Hong Kong Express counter. We exchanged our pre-bought vouchers from Klook for actual tickets and then jumped on the Hong Kong Express train to our hotel on Hong Kong Island. So we're here and we're checked in at our hotel and it's 9 o'clock at night, we're very hungry, we're pretty jet lagged, but we hear that Hong Kong is excellent for food, so we are currently walking under the road and heading up to Morrison Hill Road to Times Square because apparently there's lots of restaurants and stuff. Let's go see how easy it is to find some good food in Hong Kong. So we wandered around the streets for a little while and we found this like really small, really cute, like authentic Hong Kong restaurant. They're good with the fact that Steph has peanut allergy, so that's always a winner. And I'm about to have some lemongrass and sugar. Thank you. We've got some green tea and got some food coming, so we'll let you know before. Really good. I had this like weird mouth-numbing stuff, and at first I thought like, is this some kind of allergy I'm having? But no, it wasn't. And I was like, because it doesn't itch, it doesn't sting. It's just like this like really strong tingling in like all over my mouth. And then I asked the lady about it. She was like, oh, it's the pepper. So a particular pepper that they put in this Szechuan sauce and the Szechuan broth and stuff. It was really good. Like, I've never had that before. It was really weird. That was great. We're now going to get a very good night's sleep before a very long day of walking tomorrow, and we're going to tackle Hong Kong Island. So we'll see you there. Good morning from Hong Kong! So today we're going to be whizzing around Hong Kong Island and Central, and we're going to take you with us. These ding-dings are so funny. They've been around like 100 years, and I just think they look like Harry Potter's The Night Bus. Steph said she saw a purple one earlier. Oh my god, yeah, look at them! They're so funny! Okay, so we're about to head to Manmo Temple and we're getting on Ding Ding for the first time. So it's like 20p to ride the Ding Ding, so we're just going to use our Oyster card to tap onto it. It's a little bit longer, to get there. Like I think if we got the MTR, like the subway, I think it's only about 20 minutes, and this is going to be an extra 10 minutes. It's like 32 minutes. I mean, we're going to ride a ding ding for the first time. So the ding dings run in the middle of the road. So you have to cross over from the street into the middle to get on the ding ding. Western Market, is that the one? In my hand. Ding 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 with the buzzer.
The next stop is Botanical Street.
3 Hong Kong dollars is the equivalent of 30p, and if you tap to pay with your Visa, then it's a third off of that, so it's so cheap to ride. And then we tap right there. Thank you. Big old queue for this bakery. I presume it's good. Cool. That is a big old queue for a bakery. Looks like much too hard work for me. Stairs. Oh, good God. Okay, here we go. That's a lot of stairs. She's not a fan of the steps. The quads. After Manmo Temple, we headed to the mid-level escalators, and everywhere you look, there's something to see. Welcome to the mid-level escalators.
It's not all the way up. You can get on different ones, so you can get off.
Okay.
There's like little shop here.
I have no idea how to get to that level, or to that level. So this place was built because as they sort of like built more and more up with more and more homes up here, they built these escalators into kind of like into the hills, to go up to the hills, just so people who were living at the top or working at the top didn't then have to walk all the way up, because this would be an awfully long way. It's also a fun ride. Enjoying yourself, Mo?
Nicer than walking.
We had reached the top and there were lots of people taking photos here, but it took us a while to figure out what this area was about. This is all the old like police headquarters. It's got like barracks, like the prison yard over there, and then it says like all the married quarters were up here, the inspector's married quarters, the magistrate's married quarters. So this must be where all the police headquarters was. Oh, it's an Aperol Spritz garden. Oh. Yes, it's the central police compound called Sichaun, and it is at the top of the mid-level escalators. I think it must be quite famous, so I'm not doing a very good job of kind of selling it and saying you have to go there, but there's a lot of people up there taking pictures in front of it. Future Sam is going to explain it to you a little better in just a moment. This is indeed Future Sam, and Sichaun, or the former Central Police Station compound, now is a centre for heritage and arts. I'm going to walk all the way up here, it's very steep. Oh, but the next one's working. Fine. We've been walking non-stop for 3 hours, so we've decided to take a little detour to the Hong Kong Botanical Gardens and find some lunch on the way. We're about to attempt for the second time to find some really good Hong Kong food, totally off the cuff. A long way up. And then still, look how high that is. We're going to Viet Tasty for some Vietnamese lunch. Oh, thank you. How many steps have we done, Steph?
12,000 steps, just over.
Wow, already. We both just had the Hainan chicken rice with the cold chicken. It was alright, I've had better, but you know what, we were both really hungry after hours of walking and 12,000 steps already. So, yes, that did the job. And now we're heading down to Hong Kong Botanical Gardens before we head to the Peak Tram to go to Victoria's Peak. Very cool view from this park, look. Hi Hong Kong! That's why you should definitely buy your tickets in advance. No one wants to be queuing in that line, I eat my words. This is the tram line. It's massive. So we've been in the queue a few minutes. Let's see how long it takes, because we haven't moved at all yet.
All those winding roads and the rush of distant places make their way to your table. Open hearts and warm embraces. There are spaces on the map.
Ready to see this view? Absolutely crazy.
So lean into the expanse.
Wow. That is insane. As soon as we were off the tram and into the mall, we spotted these bad boys and of course had to try them. They're really hard. Is it good? Steph found hers a little bland. It tastes like grape, yeah? So I don't know if I'm asking a stupid question. But I, on the other hand, definitely recommend the strawberry over the grape.
I really like that.
We're like weaving our way up through here. Just look at the random stuff. Jump up here on level 3. That's so funny.
It's a beautiful
Holy moly.
waiting for you. It's a
God, that is something else. That's so incredible. No matter which way you look. This is the other side. I don't remember ever seeing a view like this or a city like this ever. Bangkok's pretty cool, but I think this wipes the floor with Bangkok. Sorry, Thailand. I mean, I don't know if there's a city in the world like this. If you know of one, tell me below in the comments, because I'm struggling to think of one. We saw this little place, the Peak Lookout, when we were up here, so we're going to go over and have a drink with the view looking out the south side of Hong Kong Island, opposite side to what we've just shown you at Victoria Peak.
Hello.
This is how we do holidays and trips now. We just were. Just how we found this little place.
That's an apple juice.
Yeah.
Jumped in someone's grave and got a seat. True little cheers. Cheers, Mary. Definitely go earlier in the day, because that's the ticket holder queue now to join that over there where you actually go in. That is crazy. But we're heading down here. We're going to go to Mong Kok. We're going to jump on the MTR to go to Haku Avenue, yeah. Where's the other half of the building? That's so bizarre.
It's curved.
I know, it's so weird.
The next one.
Curved building. That is weird. Bank of China, you're missing half a building. pretty stairs. We're walking up here to come across to this thing here, so we can walk all the way along and down. We hope that's right. We have been flying by the seat of our pants all day. We think that's right. Not 100% sure, so we might have just walked all around this way to have to come back, but we will see. Yes, we think we're in the right place.
Gonna get up like a rolling thunder.
Now, you actually missed 2 parts of your building? That's quite cool. We've never been here before. We're both just saying, like, it's actually very easy to get around. We have relied on maps, like Google Maps, quite a few times, but actually it's quite well signposted, and you kind of get the gist if you're going up or down or east or west. So yeah, actually it's been really easy to get around Hong Kong so far. We decided that actually, rather than using the MTR, we'd head down to the Star Ferry to cross the harbour to Kowloon. We are on lower deck and we're going to upper deck. I want to be upstairs. Upper deck. Octopus.
Chased you up the Yangtze, from Hong Kong to Siam, Oriental, your ever-loving man.
Look, if it's going the other way, just flip them over. That's quite cool. We opted for the ferry. Grand total of 65p.
Oriental child, come into my arms, let me love you for a while.
Definitely busy over this side.
Oriental woman, try to give you all.
Right, we have made it to the Kowloon side and we're on the very bottom of Nathan Road. About to get onto the MTR subway line to head up to Mong Kok. It feels so different on this side. It's already a lot busier. It feels a little bit more frantic. And it's built up more, like there's no sun here. Everywhere we went earlier on Hong Kong Island, it was sunny. And this is like, it is the afternoon, the sun is like getting lower in the sky, but it feels different. And the little lucky cats. We've smashed through the public transport today. We've used the Ding Ding, we've used the Peak Tram, we're now on the MTR subway, we've been on the ferry, we've walked. They've all been pretty straightforward to use. There we go. Jeez. Wow. No wonder my poor little tootsies are hurting. Hello, Mong Kok. You have a lot going on. This is nuts. Menu on the street. Signature seafood soup. Malaysian, Hong Kong style, Dragon City Cafe. Yeah. That's so soft and warm and pineapple-y. That's really good. After the most delicious bread I've ever eaten in my life, yes, I said it, we headed to the night markets to pick up some souvenirs and gifts for home. And the darker it got, Mong Kok did not slow down. It is nuts. Waiting for our next mode of transport to take us back to Hong Kong Island. At last, half an hour waiting. That was our beat. We're now on a bus after a very successful beautiful night market shop. We just had to wait half an hour for the bus because it was delayed. But oh my god, my feet are loving me right now because we've walked more than 20,000 steps today. So we're now heading out of Mong Kok, off of Kowloon, across the water, across the harbour, because we left the hotel at 9 o'clock this morning and it's now 7:30, and then we can trundle our way back to the hotel to sleep before tomorrow. Luckily we've just seen as well that the Ngong cable car that goes on Lantau Island that goes up to the Buddha is actually closed on the 24th of March, so that's the day we were going to go in 2 days time. So now we've had to switch things around. So tomorrow morning we're going to Lantau, we're going to do the Buddha in the morning, and then we're coming back here to Kowloon because we have got afternoon tea at the Peninsula Hotel tomorrow, which has been on my bucket list for many years. Oh, and then we're going at the Sky deck, the Sky100 deck, to the observation deck at sunset. Well, it's at 6 p.m. So yeah, that will be tomorrow. The Hong Kong Island at night. Another transport. In we go. Oh my goodness, we're back. 11 and a half hours. Good night. Good morning. We are back on a bus. We are now heading over to Lantau Island. We're going to check out the big Buddha and we're going on the Ngong cable car all the way up the mountain. So very excited about that. And the weather is again beautiful, as you can see. And of course we're going to take you with us. Hop, skip and a jump from the bus to the MTR on the Tung Chung line, basically to the end, to get off at Lantau Island for the Buddha. Hung Chung, because that's where you get on the cable car that takes you up to the big Buddha. Down to the trains. Tung Chung line over here. If you're watching this and hoping and praying we're going to take you to Hong Kong Disneyland, then you are in luck. We have 2 days at Disney and a whole vlog dedicated to those 2 days. Plus we're staying in 2 different Disney hotels, and that vlog will be coming out next. We hadn't pre-booked our tickets as we were going to check the weather forecast and go on as clear a day as possible. So we brought tickets online whilst we were up here to skip the queues. Also, we grabbed a snack before we got in the cable car. Chow mein and fish balls. Yum. That is a crystal cabin. I'm just joking, it's not really. As I just mentioned the crystal cabins, there are 3 different types of cabins, each with a differing price, which I'll explain a little bit later on. But for now, I'll let you admire the view because there was something very, very special about this journey. deciding to pay for a crystal cabin where you've got the glass floor on the way up, but we're going to do a standard cabin on the way back. So at least we can show you the difference, whether or not we think it's worth it. It only saved about 40 Hong Kong dollars, so like £4 to do the standard one on the way back. And I think it saved another £4 or 40 Hong Kong dollars to not to do the standard cabin on the way up as well. So there isn't a huge difference. We've got a few hours up here before we then head back to Kowloon for our afternoon tea at the Peninsula. As soon as we just got off then, they'd already printed out our pictures they took of us in there, and they'd already put one in a snow globe. It was really cute, but they wanted 300. Oh look! Oh, cute.
I want that.
Oh yeah, I love that. 80, so it's like £8. Is there any pins?
That's cool.
Oh yeah, that one's really
I
cool.
might get that one.
Okay, we'll definitely get one of these. Or in fact, let's just get them now while we're here. And then this is quite amazing, and the weather is amazing.
It feels so Hong Kong.
It does, doesn't it? So they've actually got a full walkthrough with shops and things to get to the Buddha. Fortunes. This is how we pay for more trips.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. We should do this one too, because what's the point in fortune without happiness? Loads here.
Oh my god. Do not feed cows. Oh, it's moved.
Cows, coolest location of a subway ever, and a cool place for a Starbucks. Beautiful. And look at these little flowers.
Have you seen these? It's like
Oh yeah.
the smoke that filters down. It's like a waterfall smoke.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's these things that go on top and they burn, and it's really cool.
That is cool. They're gorgeous. Oh yeah, they're lovely. Tasselite. That's proper heavy, like glass. Grow up knowing you're Chinese. These are amazing. Yeah, look, a cable car, £80. That's so cute. Wanted a snow globe. It's a Hong Kong one. That is really cool. Then it says Hong Kong on the other side. There it is. That's awesome. This little Chinese animal made out of jade called Peak Tram. It's for health and wealth. On the 23rd. Cute. Aww. Is that the luckiest spot, is it?
It felt right. Okay.
Cute. Bet they've got the little windows. I haven't said this to Steph yet, but I'm already emotional with it. Do you know why? It's like the music and it's proper, Chinese stuff. I totally feel it's a bit like.
You cry at toilet paper.
I don't cry at toilet paper. Not quite. I'm gonna have to bring the children back Hong Kong flags. They're really heavy. £2 a pair. They're beautiful. Because cats are really good luck. Whole shop dedicated to them. Cool. We walked 25,000 steps yesterday, so when I tell you this doesn't look like exactly what I feel like doing right now, you'll maybe understand. But we're going to give it a go, because I really, really want to get to the top. Here we go. How many stairs are there? A lot. A million. Steph just said maybe they should think about putting in an escalator. When you look at it from this angle, I think that sounds like a great idea. I'm out of breath already.
Yeah, my legs are burning.
Okay, we made it this far. We're having a little break already because there is still that far to go. I'm very grateful for the weather, but it's hotter than the sun. We're nearly there. Yes. Woo. Did it! Wow, isn't that cool? Oh my goodness. And down we go. And we're heading over there next. Little shaded walk through to the temple over there. That was amazing. A tough walk, but really amazing views at the top. Very, very cool. Now we've just walked all the way back down through here. We're going to head over here to the Great Hall of 10,000 Buddhas. We're about to go into the Great Hall of 10,000 Buddhas. There's a lot of gold in here. And it's time for some more food. This place was really cheap. It was 3 items for 30 Hong Kong dollars. It's right next to the temple, so you can't miss it. I'm just trying it for the first time. Oh yeah. The bread's lovely, isn't it? Well, this whole area, the Ngong Ping 360, doing the cable car, coming out to the Buddha, doing the Great Hall of the 10,000 Buddhas, all highly, highly, highly worth it and absolutely deserves a place on your Hong Kong itinerary. And I would say from yesterday, the top things that we did yesterday, the Peak Tram and going out to the Sky Terrace was amazing. Mong Kok and the night markets are like, you have to go see those. They were just fascinating with how busy it was. Oh yes, you got to ride a ding ding. I felt like that was one of my favourite things from yesterday as well. It's now 1:15. It is a lot busier. So definitely come up here early if you want to miss the crowds. So we're now wishing we just paid for the crystal on the way back down, because that's the crystal line right here, nothing. And then we've got all of this in the standard cabin for on the way back. So for an extra £4, I'd have paid not to queue. And also we've just looked, they do not fill the crystal cabin. So if there's a big standing queue and no one in the crystal queue, they still won't put you in the crystal cabin. Would I recommend paying an extra £4 per person for a glass floor? Yes, I would. You can still see out fine from the standard cabin, but it's just not quite as fun or vibrant when you've got a metal floor to look at. Okay, so let's clarify the difference in cars. There are 3 types. Standard, which has no glass floor and is shared with other people. The Crystal cabin, which is still shared but it does have a glass floor. Then there's the Crystal Plus, which is private and it's glass everything. Well, it's been on my bucket list for 15 years, but I finally got here! The Peninsula Hong Kong. In a previous life, I was an international training manager for a 5-star spa brand, and this was one of their accounts. I had it on my list for years to teach at, but I didn't make it here until now. Thank you. love with this. Yep, getting that. I also love that. I've wanted to have afternoon tea here for so many years. This is like one of the most iconic places in the world to have afternoon tea. And this hotel in particular is just so iconic of Hong Kong. It's going to be anything from £35 to £52 looking at this. We can't quite figure it out, so we'll let you know at the end what it does cost. Just for comparison, I had a look at the Peninsula Londoner, how much their afternoon tea is, and that starts at £85 a person. So we'll compare that to this. Thank you.
The normal is here.
Thank you. Oh wow, look. Oh, it's really good. Like mushed up. That sounds terrible. Like a ham paste, but really good. I'm making it sound awful. A little bit like ham hock. I have not described that well. I've not done that any justice. Okay, let's go with a very traditional, very British cucumber sandwich. That's with hoisin sauce, like duck sauce, plum sauce. And it's good. Glazed on the top and it's still warm. Obviously, cream goes first, and as we're at one of the poshest restaurants in the world, I'll accept no arguments. Oh, they are good. Sorry, Nana, that's one of the best spoons I've ever had. They've just been round and taken our stacks away, but look at this one, it looks like a little cup. That's almost too pretty to eat. Oh my god. That's so good. That's amazing. Matcha vitamin. Not quite as good as that last one, but that one was rather special. Steph thought this was China and she squeezed it in her hand. Obviously it broke because it is made to look like it. But it's not, it's food, it's all edible. So this is the last one, thank God, because we're really full. But this is like a mango parfait, I think. Look at that beauty. That's really nice. It's proper sweet to finish. So we're definitely full, and it was really lovely, and definitely I think worthwhile for what we wanted out of it, like absolutely worthwhile doing, and it was less than £60 each. The water, that bottle of Evian, was £12.80 for a bottle of water, a 750ml bottle of water. So that was really expensive. Yeah, less than £60, so it's definitely cheaper than the Peninsula in London. Only meal that we will splash out on this whole trip, so a little bit of bougie was really nice. Another transport, a minibus. This one we're taking to Kowloon station and then walking the 7 minutes to the Sky100 Observation Deck. So you have to queue up here with Klook tickets. You queue up here, which is the first time I've had to do that with anything we bought from Klook. Thank you very much, thank you. Sky100 Deck. Oh, cool. That is cool.
地方免費設施，感受香港 You arrive at the 100th floor， 感受香港人的生活体能化。
Whoa, look. Wow. Oh, wow, look. Wow. Oh, that's still Victoria Harbour. Okay, that's cool. Look at that down there. Wow, the bay looks lovely though. And right at the top of the Peak Tram. Right there, that's where we were yesterday. That looks exactly like the temple we were at earlier. That's cool. Look how pretty that one is. Oh look, the Star Ferry! Just like that sunset's lovely. This is such a good time to come up here. So we've come up at 6 PM. I did Google when the sun was setting and it's cheaper to come up after 6 o'clock. So yeah, I'd say this is a lovely time of day because the harbour looks gorgeous. Welcome to the other side of Hong Kong. So Mong Kok is somewhere like down there where we were last night, and we haven't seen really any of this apart from when we flew in. Even when we flew in, I don't think we really saw this, did we? Holy moly, look at this side. That is a sprawling city. That's not even Hong Kong Island, that's just this side. So that's like, I think, Discovery Bay and all of that over there. Like really nice areas to live, I think. Steph and I were both just saying, for some reason, we just both prefer Hong Kong Island to Kowloon side. So many vlogs that I saw, most people were like, oh, we actually prefer like the Kowloon side. We both just find it too busy. I'm not saying Hong Kong Island isn't busy because it is, but it's got a really different feel to it. I don't know whether it's like our ancestry lies on that side, but to me, like, that is Hong Kong. So everything that I thought Hong Kong would be like, even like before this whole ancestry journey, that is what I foresaw. That to me feels like Hong Kong. Worth it? Coming up to the Sky100 Deck?
Yes.
At sunset?
Yes.
Rather, would you spend more and go in the daytime in the future, or would you just save the money and do sunset?
How much more?
It was a little bit cheaper. I'll put it on the screen. I also think we're doing sunset. You've got then the option to stay up later and see it all at night time too, so you're kind of getting like a 2-for-1. And the sunsets are really pretty, and I love how red the sun goes here. That is just where we were. Look at that.
As the story comes full circle, we find ourselves delighting in dynamic ocean waves and starlit skies. The night view unfolds before us, a symphony of luxury. This is the spirit of La Mer.
Right, we've just stopped and I got us a custard bao bun each. Steph's never tried it, but it's one of my faves, and the size of that, it's like the size of my hand. Oh yeah, that's still good. We're very confused. We're over here on the Avenue of Stars to watch Symphony of Lights. And there were lights kind of going, but there was like little to no music. If there was music, it was kind of like background music. Either we didn't get it, we're in the wrong place. There wasn't much lights though. I don't get it. We're a bit confused. If anyone's been here and knows what the answer is it underwhelming? Did we just watch it and just think it was going to be something spectacular because it's called the Symphony of Lights and actually it's neither? Let me know below. I'm well confused. Well, what another day. We just had to have a little quick stop off because I just really wanted some noodles, and it's now coming on about 20 to 10. Just walking back to the hotel, and then tomorrow we're going to Macau. We're going to cross an entire new country off our list, and we're going to go to the kind of like Old Town area, which is all like heavily Portuguese inspired, and then we're going to go across to the area that's basically like Vegas, because they've got the Paris Hotel, or the Parisian as they call it here, and the Venetian. So that will be tomorrow. So we are going back to the hotel to shower the dirt off our skin and to rest because we're shattered. You will walk a lot in Hong Kong. Anywho, catch you tomorrow. Good night. Welcome to day 3. We may have accidentally slept through breakfast and it's already lunchtime. So we have found a little authentic dim sum place, and oh my goodness was this place good. They gave us a menu with every item written in English and in Chinese, and a lot of the menu had pictures as well. We had to write down the numbers of the items we wanted, and it was as easy as that. Chicken with bean curd wrapping, congee. It's the first time we had to use these two. There was definitely a language barrier, so this was a lifesaver. One Chinese jeans, one Chinese jeans. Oh my god, this is awesome. So, turning cake. Similar to Singaporean carrot cake that doesn't actually have carrot in it, it's got radish in it. It's pan fried, it's pretty good. Especially in the chili sauce. I think that's the crispy pork barbecue bun. Yeah. Oh, hot!
My tongue might not think so right now.
Oh, it's like the pineapple bun the other night that was so soft. But got that crunch on the top. It's absolutely amazing. And then, is that the pork inside? It is pork in it, not chicken.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. That's so good.
Sweet. That's how I was trying to explain it.
A really sweet barbecue. Oh my god, it's so good. It's like the biggest dumpling you've ever seen. Interesting. I just poured the rest of my spicy sauce into the best dumpling, and it's really good. Oh yeah. Ever Chinese drink, you know, Coke. Hot, alright. Nice. That was the best meal we've had this whole trip. So this is on Jardines Bazaar. It's a really small little road near Leighton Road, but that was amazing. I feel like we're in Times Square, New York. Look, Causeway Bay. Level 3. Thank you so much, thank you. Turbojet. So close yet so far. We didn't bring our passports. Didn't even think about it. God damn it. We decided to get a taxi back to the airport, pick up our passports and come, what did I say?
You said airport.
We're gonna get a taxi to the hotel, pick up our passports, come straight back here in a taxi, and then go to Macau. Because we haven't got anything else to do this afternoon. We've smashed everything else out on our list, and we still really want to go. So we'll just chalk this up to idiocy and jet lag 3 days later. Yeah. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I reckon the taxi already is up at probably $75. That's only £7.50. I don't know, maybe this will cost us $150 in taxi, plus the $25 between the two of us we already spent on the MTR to get to where we were, to get to the Macau ferry. So hopefully this will cost us 20 quid, worst case scenario for this little hiccup. I'm back, I'm back! Thank you. Second time lucky. Let's go. Back to 3F.
Half an hour and £12.
Excellent. 12 quid. That's not too bad. Right, where do we get the tickets?
Shirt size here.
Oh yeah, Venetian.
Venetian, okay. T30? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right, those ship Eastgate inside.
Eastgate. Thank you so much. So we're back where we should be. Literally just here. Big round trip. Only took 30 minutes. We now have one-way tickets to the Tai Pa ferry terminal in Macau, which is like where the Venetian, the Vegas bit is, and then we will sort out the return later because we don't know whether we're going to get it back from Tai Pa or if we'll go up into the old town and get it from that ferry terminal. We're not sure yet, so we will sort that out later. But it was 350 Hong Kong dollars for the two of us for one way. So, Cotal, Waterjet, Macau, Tai Pa. There we go. I think that's what we're getting on. It appears. They assign your seats when we get there, I think. Oh yeah, 45A, 45B. This is the gate. It was very, very easy to get through here. As long as you have your passports, clearly. Even though we go to gate 8, we're actually going on at gate 4. Goodbye Hong Kong for a little bit. We'll be back later. Oh, what a mission. But we are on the Macau ferry. Like, what, an hour later? Because I think we were going to try and go on the 2:30, weren't we? If we'd have had our passports, we'd have made the 2:30, but then with the half an hour chaotic additional journey we just decided to give ourselves, and then half an hour waiting. It's now nearly 3:25 and we're just on the Macau ferry, so...
Which we nearly missed.
Yes, which we nearly missed, because they, even though they were like, go to gate 8, and she'd written 8 on our ticket in massive, and then all of a sudden it was like, actually we're going at gate 4. And it was all said in Chinese, it wasn't said in English, and we didn't realise, and all of a sudden we looked up from reading our books and we're like, why is there's no one else here? So we asked, and yes, it was here. So definitely if you're doing this, keep an eye on what's going on in the room around you. Even if they said gate 8, It might not be gate 8. Clearly Beckham's a fan. It's all over this ferry. We're in Macau, and we've just had a check to see what time the last ferry goes back to Hong Kong from here in Tai Pa. And it's like midnight, so we have to be back here by 11:30 at the latest. When I don't think we're going to be that late. But now we're just heading out over to the free shuttle. We'll go out of the departure hall and then turn right. So far, easy peasy. Yeah, it's been really easy. It was really nice just to put our feet up for an hour on the ferry in nice comfortable seats. And it's all right, wasn't it? And now we're going to go to the Venetian. It looks very different. Sam's Macau and the Venetian's somewhere down here. There it is, just down there. Let's get on that one. So I've been to Vegas before. Steph hasn't. So I've been to the Venetian in Vegas, and I still don't know what to expect really. And Steph
歡迎乘坐金光穿梭巴士。
Steph doesn't
歡
know.
迎乘坐金光穿梭巴士。Welcome on board Cotai Shuttle Bus, the Venetian Macau.
Steph also does not know what to expect, so this will be interesting. Awful lot like Vegas, it's really bizarre. But the hotel shuttles are free, just to and from the ferry terminal. It's brilliant. They run out the front of the hotel every 10 to 12 minutes. It's awesome.
It didn't even take 10 minutes.
Will this be your first ever proper casino? So, no cameras allowed in the casino itself, but it was absolutely massive. We had to wander around, then made our way towards the shops and San Marco Square. You move. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but the sky moves. It's so weird. It doesn't move. It's an optical illusion, but it's cleverly done. Does it the same in the Vegas one too. This is very cool. It is, isn't it? So we just went into that like little gondola boutique. I got a little wallet because I didn't have. Oh no, I did have a little wallet, didn't I? But it like broke my card because my card got stuck in it, so I threw that out on day one. So I just got a little replacement. It was only like £4, and it's like a proper Venetian Macau one. Then I got a little key ring, no, a little magnet as well. So did Steph. So you know, just to prove that we've actually been here. Not that the whole YouTube vlog thing doesn't prove it, but you know, just so we know. And St. Mark's Square as well. Right, we'll go there. It's so pretty. Just left Venice. We're walking past London, the Houses of Parliament, and then we're just about to walk down here to Paris. Looks like the Paris Opera House. This place is as nuts as Vegas. Like in Vegas, you just feel like, what the hell are we doing? Like with all of this smack bang in the middle of the desert. Well, this kind of feels like, what the hell are we doing? Smack bang on the edge of China. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You've got one level there, and then you've got very top right up there is where we're going. The Moulin Rouge. Thank you. Oh my goodness, look. So that is Macau over there, the Needle, the Venetian, massive as we were just in. The Houses of Parliament is literally just the front. It just like disappears into the actual, like the rest of the hotel and the pools and stuff. That's hilarious.
Where is it? Can't find. Oh,
That's
oh,
hilarious.
cool. That's cool.
It is cool. Somewhere all the way over there is Hong Kong. Well, it seems like a pretty perfect place to finish the vlog. We have honestly had such an incredible trip, from just so many steps every day, and if we had just an extra half day, or we hadn't had a little sneaky lion this morning, we'd have made it over there to Macau. And you can see the needle over there as well, the Macau Tower. So if we'd had an extra half a day, we didn't have a lion, that's where we'd have gone earlier today. But we haven't, and I'm really pleased we came over to Macau just to check out like the Parisian and the Venetian and the Londoner. Hong Kong should absolutely be on your list. If you've watched this because, like us, you wanted to see what the best things to do were before you actually get here for the first time, then this is the end of this vlog. However, we still have 2 days left here, and we're going to Hong Kong Disneyland. That will be a whole entire different vlog. So check if you're subscribed, and if you're not, then hit the subscribe button, click the bell, and then you know exactly when the Disneyland Hong Kong vlog goes live as well. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. So from Hong Kong and Macau, goodbye!